Hi, this is Curtis with Quality Truck and Tire, and I'm going to show you a few things on the Multilift Ultima series today on what makes these units so much better. The first thing that you'll really notice is a little bit of the sleeker design on some of the ones you're used to. Some guys will be familiar with them comparable to Palfinger as far as looks wise, but the functionality is quite a bit different. One of the first things you'll notice is right here in the arm, it is a cast piece right there. They were the very first to do this, and this helps the stress on the booms. You know, if you have any of these side loads, anything like that, it helps, because a lot of the ones you'll see will have cracking right along here. Some put plate up, things like that. It doesn't quite work. The steel and everything is a hardened steel, so it's a lot lighter than most others, and it's much stronger. So therefore you get a little bit more payload capacity, and it helps lengthen the life of the hoist. The control box here is movable. A lot of times they mount them to the hoist. Inside here, I'll pop this off real quick to show you, they have stackable valves. So the controllers on these are smart controllers, so you can program multiple functions into it. Say you wanted to run the tarp through the controller, you could do so. So right here's the valve body. All of these are also have the capability to do a remote control, and they're all enabled. All you have to do is buy the remote control and program it to the specific unit. So that's what that box is for. But as you can see here, you can add valve bodies for everything. So you can completely run your tarp through the controller and all of the functions there. All higher end valves, all of the parts are readily available here in the US as well. It just goes on a couple of wing nuts. So the next thing, the cylinders. They are their own design, easily repackable. Seal kits are available, anything like that. But they really try to keep most of the lines clean and out of the way from being hit by the dumpster. A few companies have them, right up top or on the sides. It doesn't work well. The next big piece you'll notice is this cast piece. And on some of the newer units, it will also have another guard right here to help the dumpster from shifting. But anywhere where the extra strength is needed, it's either cast or forged. All of the pins on the system are made out of T1 steel, and they're zinc coated, so they're a lot harder. A lot of companies use stainless pins to resist corrosion, but those pins end up breaking and warping and seizing. Another thing, all of the wear pads on this is completely serviceable without removing the jib. So what you do is you roll it back, and on the side here, there's screws, and you remove the wear pads through here, and on the bottom and the top, and you can remove those from the back and the side, all in a sequence, and you don't have to remove the jib. A lot of companies you have to remove the jib, so some places it's not worth the time to actually replace them. If you keep a nice spray of silicone wax on it, it makes it last even longer. They're all UHMW plastic, and it works out really well. We'll move back here. So these are inside body locks. Some companies use them, others in America, a lot of the guys use outside body locks. They do come with outside body locks. We ship them loose or weld them on for the customer to their location. So this one does not have them on right now. This truck is sold to a customer, and they're getting us their measurements right now. We don't like to just weld them to a standard, because then they're never right. We like to get an exact measurement for your containers. The rear rollers, you'll see on the European units on some of the websites, they are a lot larger, and that helps compensate for the inside body locks. But outside body locks, the tabs would hit if these were much larger, so they are turned down to clear, and they have a special lip to help pull the dumpster on as well. And this is our design for our hitch and pintle plate. We like to make a clean cut at the back end, so you don't have any overhang or the possibility of hitting the bumper with a dumpster when you're pulling at an angle either. These do allow you, when you're rolled back to deliver a dumpster, you can still move the jib up and down to help adjust for height. If you were to run inside body locks, we would get another set of wear pads to sit back here for the dumpster to ride on. But the majority of the time, if you're running outside body locks, that's what the dumpster would sit on right here. So it looks a little different without those on there right now. The hooks are forged, and you just pull the 2 pins, roll it back, and you can adjust your hook height to 54 or 62. And there is a safety latch on it. This is the Ultima Flex controller. The Ultima 16, 21, 26, and 30 all come with this controller. Right here is an hour meter. It'll also give you error messages, anything like that. The base units, they will come from the factory with just a few functions programmed into them. Well, all of these buttons here can be reprogrammed and tied into valve bodies along in the valve unit or to other electronic functions. You know, work lights, tarp system, anything like that. Right now, none of these are programmed. Buttons on the side can be programmed to run your hoist in and out if you don't like the joysticks. They are a 2-speed design, so half is slow speed, all the way forward is the fast speed. Now, how it works here, your jib in and out is all the way to the left, and then you just go forward or backwards. Backwards is your jib in, forward is your jib out. The center is your dump or roll back. Same thing, it just clicks to the center. You roll back to roll off or dump, and forward to down or on. The third side, that is if the hoist comes with auto sequence, and what that does is it will do a complete roll-off sequence for you. So you would roll it back, and it would slide the jib back, and once it was all the way back, it would then roll the dumpster off for you. Same thing with forward. It would roll it on, and once it was all the way forward, it would slide it forward. So that is that. This truck is equipped with an airshift PTO. So as soon as you turn the PTO on, the controller's live, ready to go. And you can see jib forward, and jib backwards. They do come with about a half-a-second delay built into it just to protect the hydraulic system, and they are all electric over hydraulic.